What a beautiful night, isn't it? In this late-night story, we will find the unbelievable secrets of an ordinary, at first glance, family. Hit the like button, get comfortable, and enjoy as we begin. In a quiet, leafy suburb, siblings Sarah and Tom stood outside their childhood home, its once vibrant exterior now showing signs of neglect. The years had been unkind, both to the house and to their relationship with their parents. As children, they had always resented how their parents, Jane and Michael, never traveled or took them on exciting vacations like other families. Instead, their parents had always insisted on staying home, creating a bubble of safety and routine. Now, with their parents gone, Sarah and Tom had the somber task of clearing out the house.
Why did they never take us anywhere?
Sarah wondered aloud as they climbed into the dusty attic.
Who knows? They were always thinking only about themselves.
Tom replied, brushing cobwebs off an old trunk. As they sorted through the attic's contents, their frustration with their parents' lifestyle simmered just beneath the surface. They felt a pang of envy every time they saw photos of their friends' adventures, contrasting sharply with their own childhood memories of endless weekends at home. It was during this melancholy exploration that Sarah stumbled upon a mysterious metal box buried under a pile of old clothes. Intrigued, they pulled it out and found it locked, with a small key taped to the bottom. Their curiosity was piqued, so they decided to open it. Inside, they discovered a time capsule filled with letters, photos, and mementos from their parents' youth. Each item seemed to tell a story of love, dreams, and the challenges their parents faced together. They found letters describing their parents' early struggles, a photo of their first home, and a locket with their grandmother's picture. But then, they stumbled upon a letter marked, "To be opened only when you truly need us." Sarah and Tom exchanged puzzled glances before opening the letter. It contained a map leading to a secret location on their property. Their curiosity now turned to urgency. Following the map, they discovered an old hidden shed behind an overgrown thicket. Inside, they found more of their parents' belongings, including a journal that revealed a shocking family secret. Their parents had been in witness protection. Their real identities and the life they had before moving were completely different. Their real names were not Jane and Michael, but Claire and David. They had been forced into hiding after witnessing a crime that put their lives in danger. This revelation brought mixed emotions. They felt stunned by the truth, but also a newfound understanding of their parents' sacrifices. The parents' reluctance to travel was a precaution to keep their family safe, not a sign of disinterest or overprotectiveness. Digging deeper into the shed, they discovered a second time capsule. This one contained a video message from their parents, recorded just before they went into witness protection. Eager to uncover the secrets hidden within the videotape, Sarah and Tom rushed back to the house, the excitement palpable in the air. Their hearts pounded with anticipation as they rummaged through the dusty shelves in search of an old VCR.
There!
Sarah exclaimed, pointing to a dusty box tucked away in the corner of the living room. With trembling hands, Tom retrieved the VCR and carefully dusted it off, his mind racing with excitement. As they connected the VCR to the ancient television set, Sarah's heart fluttered with anticipation. It had been years since they had used the old machine, but she prayed it would still work. With bated breath, Tom inserted the videotape into the VCR and pressed play, the whirring sound of the tape filling the room. The screen flickered to life, the image fuzzy and distorted as the tape began to play. For a moment, Sarah and Tom held their breath, the anticipation almost too much to bear. And then, miraculously, the image stabilized, revealing the familiar faces of their parents staring back at them. The video began with Claire and David sitting close together, their expressions serious yet filled with love. Claire spoke first.
If you're watching this, it means you've discovered our secret. We're sorry we couldn't tell you sooner, but we had to keep you safe. Many years ago, your father and I witnessed a crime so terrible that we had no choice but to go into witness protection. We left behind our names, our home, and everyone we knew. It was the hardest decision we ever made, but we did it for you.
David took her hand and continued.
We know it was difficult for you, growing up with parents who seemed overly cautious, who never took you on the adventures other families had. But every decision we made was to protect you. We wanted to give you a normal life, even if it meant making sacrifices.
Claire nodded, her eyes brimming with tears.
It all started with a decision to adopt. Your father and I had always dreamed of having a big family, but we were unable to conceive a second child. Adoption seemed like the perfect solution, but it wasn't as easy as we thought. We were declined multiple times due to our financial situation, but we didn't give up hope.
David interjected, his voice filled with emotion.
Then one fateful day, everything changed. We were walking home from a late-night movie when we stumbled upon a mob gunfight. In the chaos, we saw a woman clutching a newborn baby, crying out for help. Without hesitation, I rushed to her aid, risking my life to get her and the child to safety.
Claire continued, her voice trembling.
The woman was gravely injured, and despite our best efforts, she didn't survive. It was later revealed that she was the wife of a powerful mob boss, and her death made us witnesses to a crime that put our lives in danger.
David added.
But there was something else. As the chaos subsided, we realized that the baby she was holding was now orphaned. We made a decision at that moment, a decision that would change our lives forever. We decided to keep the child, to raise him as our own.
Claire wiped away a tear as she spoke.
That's how you became our son, Tom. You were a blessing in disguise, a beacon of hope in our darkest hour.
David nodded, his eyes filled with pride.
And Sarah, you were the light that kept us going through it all. We may not have been able to give you the adventures other families had, but we hope you understand that every decision we made was out of love, to keep you safe and give you the best life possible.
Claire squeezed David's hand, their love for each other and for their children evident in every word they spoke.
We know this may come as a shock, but we wanted you to know the truth. We hope you can forgive us for the secrets and the lies. Know that we loved you more than anything in this world, and we did everything to keep you safe. Be strong, be united, and cherish every moment together. Love, Mom and Dad.
As the videotape came to an end, Sarah and Tom sat in stunned silence, their minds reeling with the revelations they had just witnessed. The weight of their parents' secrets hung heavy in the air, stirring up a whirlwind of emotions within them. But amidst the turmoil, there was a glimmer of determination in Tom's eyes, a fire ignited by the desire to uncover the truth about his origins. He turned to Sarah, his voice filled with resolve.
I need to find out more about my real parents and the life of Claire and David before the witness program.
He declared, his words echoing in the quiet room.
I need to know who they were, where they came from. Maybe we still have other relatives from their past life.
Sarah nodded in understanding, her own curiosity piqued by her brother's newfound quest for answers.
I'll help you.
She promised, her voice steady with determination.
We'll do this together, Tom. Every step of the way.
And so, armed with the clues and revelations from the time capsule, Sarah and Tom embarked on a journey of discovery unlike any they had ever known. They combed through old records and archives, piecing together fragments of their parents' past in search of the truth. Their quest took them to distant cities and long-forgotten towns, each new clue bringing them closer to unraveling the mystery of their origins. Childhood dream come true, and they are finally traveling, even though they imagined it differently. Along the way, they encountered distant relatives and long-lost friends, each one holding a piece of the puzzle they were trying to solve. But amidst the excitement of their search, there were moments of doubt and uncertainty, moments when they questioned whether they were ready to face the truth about their past. Yet with each passing day, their resolve only grew stronger, fueled by the burning desire to uncover the secrets that had been hidden from them for so long. And then, one fateful day, their efforts were rewarded as they stumbled upon a long-lost relative who held the key to unlocking the final piece of the puzzle. With trembling hands and racing hearts, they listened as the relative recounted the story of their parents' past, revealing the truth about their origins and the circumstances that had led to their separation. As the truth finally came to light, Sarah and Tom felt a sense of closure wash over them, a feeling of peace, knowing that they had finally uncovered the secrets that had haunted them for so long. And though the journey had been long and arduous, they knew that it had been worth it, for it had brought them closer together as siblings and had given them a deeper understanding of who they were and where they came from. With the truth now revealed, Sarah and Tom returned home, their hearts full of gratitude for the journey they had been on and the bond they shared as siblings. And as they looked to the future, they knew that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, united by the unbreakable bond of family.